Welcome back, everybody, to Kusog7ande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. I want to say thank you, the Third Tale, for resubscribing. If you do want to help support the stream, that's one way you can do it. Patreon, there are tips that you can leave through PayPal. All of that helps keep this going and keeps the entertainment alive. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I just got really tired. I go sleeping now. No, what? No, I can't sleep. We've got Kuso here. Seriously, though, thank you for everybody who helps the stream going. We're here because of viewers like you, even if you are a robot. Who would have known? Robots? Supporting my stream? Can't possibly happen. That's okay. Crappy is not a robot and will lead us to the game reveal. So, Crappy, are you ready? Are you ready to do this? Come on, wiggle your way over there. Yeah, past the trash man. And to somebody who is definitely not the trash man. No, it's a GM. Say hello to the GM. Definitely not trash man. Novasol. Actually, I don't know. Do I want to take that back? Do we have not a trash man here today? Maybe a trash man. Are you the trash man?
I am absolutely 100% the trash man.
Oh my gosh, we've got the trash man, everybody. I didn't think we did, but we do.
I live in and eat garbage. That's my character.
Aw, yeah. Good. I eat garbage.
I love garbage.
Oh, good. What kind of garbage is your favorite?
Well, I'm particularly fond of the kind of garbage we got today, which isn't the garbage I wanted to give out.
Ugh.
The garbage I wanted to give out would have tied up today's theming in a nice little bow, but we don't get to have that.
Okay.
Instead, we get Data East Jank for the arcade.
I accidentally
It's the real Ghostbusters!
Yeah, the real Ghostbusters! Yeah, don't call the fake ones, okay? Don't trust fake Ghostbusters.
We only have real Ghostbusters here.
Yeah, I don't actually know this game, like, at all. But I'm excited for the real Ghostbusters, okay? You know what?
I think you'll be less excited in an hour after an hour of the Ghostbusters theme.
Do your worst. Okay, I have lists. Have you seen that I play Back to the Future NES? I can deal with something that actually resembles music.
Okay, see, the competitors said the same thing, and after the button test, they recanted their statement.
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, it can't be as bad as
You're saying words, bro.
Spiss
Words
Popped?
have the power to shape reality. Okay, it's not as bad as Spiss Pop, no.
Well, there we go, okay. I complained the entire time, but hey, we had Spiss Popped and I didn't die. I wish I did, but I didn't, so that's nice. I got to, even through my hardest moments of pain, reality just kept me roped right here. Thank you, reality. You suck. Yeah, I'm gonna kick you in the face. Question is, we've got Tea Party Cthulhu. Do they have an alternate place that they're streaming?
We don't have Tea Party Cthulhu.
Well,
I think there is a. Today's contestants are cat-related puns, Sentinel, and Bathdrash.
No, it's just occasionally my spreadsheet messes up. Stupid spreadsheet. Okay, there we go. Okay, bam. Let me get this fixed. Okay, no tea parties today. Sorry, everybody. You can go drink your tea elsewhere. Okay, and let me go ahead and run that. Unfortunately, that doesn't appear to be their stream either, so let me try to figure out where it is. Welcome to my life, everybody.
Yeah, you said you had this all ready to go, and whoops.
Well, I did. It's just that the name in Discord and the name on the stream do not, like, the name that's on the spreadsheet does not match the name that's currently on the stream, so yay. Maybe they changed their username recently. It's throwing me off here. Y'all! Help! Yeah, it's fine. Okay, there we go. Okay. This is actually... Oh my gosh. Yeah, somebody has been changing their username all over the place. That's okay. You know what? If Twitch lets you change your username, then change it. I don't even care. Just do it. Okay? I remember it took so many years until like Twitch would let us change usernames, and then it happened and everybody celebrated, and then they forgot about all of the limitations that Twitch had on us. So thank you, Twitch, for listening to a couple things, even though it took you years.
Sometimes they try.
Yeah, but I actually think that was before the Amazon takeover. Amazon, you can go ahead and go eat some wet noodles. But not like warm. They're gross and cold.
Okay, I was gonna say wet
sticky.
noodles is kind of
they're gross,
the
cold,
ideal
and sticky.
condition.
Sticky.
And
sticky. And cold. Yeah. And gloopy. What other adjectives can I use? Gross. Yeah. They're gross.
I mean, depending on the type of noodles, they can be slimy.
Yeah, slimy. Go eat some slimy noodles. Huh? That's okay. Honestly, though, like, I'm glad that we are able to have streams and such. You know, maybe one day we can escape the corporate overlords and become something different. But for now, we have corporate overlords, and at least it's not Nike. Wait.
Yeah, I don't feel like swearing fealty to the kingdom of Nike yet.
Yeah. Jennifer Government warned me about Nike, okay, and I'm listening to her. Okay, this title screen music was a little bit creepy, and now I see anime. Why is there anime on my Twitch.tv stream?
It's moving. The farty music.
Oh, okay. Somebody put anime there, and I am very angry. Is that a Toho?
I am not versed enough in Tohos to tell you.
I just know it looked like a Toho. I'm pretty sure it was a Toho.
If it's not a Toho, it's a fake character. It's one of the two.
Chat is saying it was a Toho. Okay, cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 players say that they're ready. Well, I need all of your best ghost-related emotes. Everybody prep them up. Because we are doing the countdown, spam them! What else is gonna show up?
Just lots of different monsters, which conspicuously aren't really ghosts. So
okay,
just any kind of monster, really.
And yeah, Silver Surfer's a monster, that's right. Okay, there we go, mystery monster. We've got dead things. Ooh, shifty-eyed ghosts, I like that. Yeah, bring them in. Come on, keep them spamming. I'm not starting the timer until I have enough ghosts. JK, until they start moving in the stage. Yeah, there we go. Alf is a ghost because he dies. So that's canon. Okay.
Oh, I love this music. Some hot Data East jams.
Can you imagine working at Walmart, like across from their little really crappy arcade that has like 3 games that nobody wants to play, and listening to this for like your 8-hour shift because you're a cashier? I can imagine
they could have this and
Bagman.
This and Bagman, just that would be the ideal.
I mean, Bagman's fine. I like Bagman. These days, he's more bag than man.
I'm Bagman. We're not playing Bagman, we're playing Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Which, as you'll notice, there aren't really a whole lot of ghosts. They're more...
I mean, yeah.
Generic monsters.
Okay, that's a ghost. It's got a bed sheet.
Yeah.
I see...
That's close enough.
It seems like you're killing and making more ghosts than anything else, to be honest. Like, you're making a lot of ghosts out of these demons.
Well, game's haunted. There's gonna be a lot of ghosts.
Okay.
We already have a level completion. There are 10 levels in the game.
Time to store the ghosts.
Yes, if you get 100 ghosts, you get an extra life. But it's not really worth it. The best move is to not play. You just want to sprint through the levels as fast as possible.
I actually really like that small touch that you go and put the ghosts in storage, because that happens in the movies. You got to store your ghosts and make sure the power doesn't go out.
Yeah, that's one of the few things in this game that's related to the movies, because this was not a Ghostbusters game originally. This was Make You Hunter G for the arcade, and this is
that
much
Toho?
more... It is not Toho.
Oh, okay.
It is much less merciful than this game, because you can't really defend yourself. You run out of beam energy almost immediately.
Oh.
So,
I mean, it does take a lot of power to make a monster murdering beam. But yeah,
yeah,
like,
wasn't like the whole plot, wasn't one of the big plot points it's a nuclear reactor?
I honestly, like, I watched it when I was young. It probably is, and that's probably why they didn't want to cross the beams, but I really don't know. Because, like, I was too young to... I understood that Back to the Future, the car was powered by nuclear energy, but... Ghostbusters? I don't know. Okay, proton packs are nuclear reactors per chat. I suppose it's true. Okay.
Huh. Alright. Sentinel's already on level 3, but has no more credits.
How many credits did you give them?
They get 3, so they basically get 9 lives.
Okay. Honestly, though, like, just seeing how far you can push the game, playing all wild, is completely fine for your first attempt here. So it makes sense to me. I think that's a fine thing to do. Yeah. The only thing that's really... There are two things that are Ghostbustery about this game. First is the theme song, and second is that there are occasionally ghosts. And that's really it.
They added the proton beam and everything, so it's not like they didn't try to make it fit.
Yeah, but, like, the monsters are not... Right. Question, Mikyu Hunter G, what's your weapon?
It's also a beam weapon.
Okay, so no, that doesn't
It's just
count
way
then.
shorter. Alright, Sentinel is doing way too well. Oh, no. He's been murdered.
Ugh, the long-necked birds, I don't like those. Yeah, So apparently, I actually never watched the real Ghostbusters, the animated series. Apparently, that was a thing that was out and about in the 80s, and I don't care. Like, simply put, cartoons that are based off of movies are rarely that good. Like, Aladdin was kind of okay, sure. Like, I watched it a bunch, but I thought it was way too cheesy. There were a couple episodes that were fine, but back in the 80s and 90s, meh, nah. Rotten Tomatoes, or not Rotten Tomatoes, the I don't even remember what it's called. There was a Tomatoes movie that then turned into a cartoon, and...
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
That's it, they were killer, they weren't rotten. I mean, if they're killer, they're probably rotten anyway.
I mean, the NES game was rotten.
Yeah. Beetlejuice, the cartoon series, I don't think it was great, but it wasn't terrible. It was okay. It's just, like, the only reason you can get away with having those cartoons is that, you know, they're based off of something that people loved. And so, you know, just trying to capitalize off of it, it's fine. Other people are saying that Real Ghostbusters was actually okay. What?
I've heard, but I've never seen it myself, so I will just take their word for it.
Okay.
I feel like the kind of audience we have here would be more than willing to admit if it was actual trash.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like People in chat are saying that the cartoon was actually decent. Fine, okay. I'll go ahead and say maybe I should go. I wonder if it would hold up today, or if it's nostalgia goggles. I would honestly, most people who would be willing to say that it was decent have watched it later as an adult and been like, it still checks.
Hey, you got the boss at level 4 here, and immediate death.
No, not death. I hate that. Oh my freaking crap. Dave Coulier did the voice of one of the characters from seasons 3 through 7.
There were 7 seasons of this?
Apparently there were 7 seasons, yes. He was Joey on Full House. Freaking fantastic Joey. And I guess he did Peter Venkman on The Real Ghostbusters. And he also voiced Animal on Muppet Babies. What the freaking crap, he voiced Animal? Yeah. I mean, if you're not going to have Bill Murray, because guess what? Bill Murray is probably not going to do a voice for a kids show because he would charge too much. Dave Coulier is pretty good.
Hey, you could do a lot worse.
Yeah.
But just to me, he's forever the Full House guy.
If he's a controversial character in any way, then I mean the opposite of that. He sucks. But you're probably legit unless you suck, Dave. Freaking Dave. Always Daves. People are saying Bill Murray would absolutely ask for too much. And I would say he wouldn't ask for too much because he is Bill freaking Murray. He would ask for the right amount to star in whatever.
Yeah, he would ask for the Bill Murray amount, which coincidentally would be too much.
No, it's not too much. It's Bill Murray amount. It's over their budget, but it's not too much.
If it's over their budget, it's by definition too much.
If you're trying to get Bill Murray, then you're paying the right amount to get Bill Murray. And if you're not trying to get Bill Murray, then you do not get Bill Murray. That's how it works, okay? This is a stupid argument. I don't even know.
Yes, it is extremely stupid.
Sorry, everybody.
Alright, so Sentinel topped out at level 5. That's halfway through the game.
I mean, that's not too shabby for
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
As you'd probably expect, it gets much more unfair later on.
Well, I mean, it is an arcade game by Data East. It has to get unfair. I mean, being able to last like 9 minutes on a set of 3 credits. Actually, I guess that's probably a decent amount for 3 credits. Arcade games are pretty brutal.
I would not be surprised to see a completion or 2.
Although
honestly.
I'm a little bit worried. Did Final Sentinel not fill up on credits coming back into this, or is this the demo playing?
I did not notice, but this being level 1, I think it just fills your life counter, because Sentinel has 9 lives.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Nope.
Or not.
Sentinel, I think, may have been taking a little bit of a break, or... Yeah, what happened there?
I don't know, but they have 9 lives, so... Yeah, I guess it just increments your life counter when you pump credits. Restarting as he died in the first level.
I mean, that makes sense. Dying in the first level,
you need all you can get later on, so...
Yeah, at the same time, I don't think it would be worth doing it super early on. and instead making a good push later on, maybe about once you hit the half-hour mark. But at the same time, Final Sentinel basically got halfway through the game on his first attempt, so maybe that's fine.
I did not tell them how many levels there were, but if I'm in Sentinel's shoes and I get this game, I'm thinking most games like this are like 6 to 8 levels long. So I get to level 5, I'm thinking I probably got a pretty good portion of the way through the game already. Yeah. I want to conserve everything I've got for later.
I love that Zed is saying in Discord, oh no, I kind of like this game. Novasol, they kind of like the game.
This is a 12-point group. I was a little nice to them and gave them something vaguely entertaining.
I would say that bad doesn't necessarily mean unfun. And honestly, like, this is a bad representation of Ghostbusters because there are so few ghosts. And you don't really capture that many ghosts. Instead, you're killing a lot of monsters. So, yeah, this doesn't really work in the world of Ghostbusters. But other than that, like, the game's kind of fun. It's just this is not a Ghostbusters game.
It's not a Ghostbusters game. It's more unreasonably difficult than it is bad. Believe me, I could pull much worse Data East jank than this.
I guess I'll believe you. Sure, whatever. You get my belief.
I've done my time in the Data East mines.
Oh, I love Data East so much, though. Like, honestly, a lot of the games that they had were trying very hard. And, like, trying to make something very new or original. I love all the Karnov versions. They're, like, the ports are very different from each other, and yet all of them are, like, magically terrible in such different ways, and it's just so cool.
Arcade Karnov is not bad.
Arcade Karnov is unreasonably difficult.
Yes.
Like, absolutely unfairly difficult. I would say that the only reason it's Kusog7ande at all is because it's Karnov. Like, but yeah, like the Hook pinball table, I love that. That pinball table is so much fun. And we've got one in town that actually works pretty dang well.
I've heard they're pretty unreliable, though.
Not this one. They're actually maintaining it.
Oh, that must be so nice.
At least I hope they're still maintaining it. But yeah, there are a lot of... I know that they made some of the Ikari Warriors, Captain Silver for arcade and NES. The NES version is a hot mess that I love. The arcade version, I don't think is bad. It's just stupid hard.
Really want your money, yes.
Yes, it will accept your money. It won't be like, you know...
I think accept is the wrong word. It demands your money. It holds you at gunpoint.
Honestly, as soon as you start dying, you're often in a place where you can't get weapon pickups again, and you're in locations where if you don't have pickups, you're probably going to die. So it's just death and death and death and death and death and death and death until you're dead. And honestly, sometimes just starting the game over is better than trying to credit feed. Like, you're going to save money by playing the game all the way through again.
Ah, the old Gradius problem.
Yep. They made Bad Dudes, which I haven't seen. They made Arcade RoboCop, which apparently is the only good RoboCop game.
Hey, the second Arcade RoboCop game is also decent.
Okay, so there are two Arcade RoboCop games that are decent. There we go. But yeah, this was put out by Data East in 1987 for the arcade. It's fun. Like, I would say that this game, yeah, the difficulty is a problem. The fact that you're killing monsters and not ghosts is a problem. But other than that, like, I think that I would have fun with this. I don't really love overhead shooters all that much. But overhead lasers, I kind of dig a little bit more. Like, this weapon actually seems pretty enjoyable.
Yeah, I just like to imagine you're hosing them down.
Yeah, my one concern, though, like, do you have limited energy for your laser?
Yes, you do. That's what the yellow bar is.
Well, some
you
of the
die
players
in
have
one
not
hit.
realized that. So what happens if you run out of energy?
What do you think happens when you run out of energy?
Are you just unable to shoot? Oh, no.
Yeah, you get a gun.
They give you a normal gun if you run out of energy. That's fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I saw Zed on the bottom right manage to get the gun there. So this is a 12-point match. That means that 2 players are going to be eliminated from Kusog7ande due to this. So what do you think the right strategy is? Or what strategy would you go with if you were playing in a match with this game?
Well, I've beaten this game on 2 credits, and my strategy was to not play it. I just sprinted to the end of every level, trying to ignore as much as I possibly could.
So, ignore enemies.
Yes.
Get to the end.
If you only bother to kill something if it's in your way, because things respawn immediately.
Yeah, and Zed just got cornered by literally everything. That was a scary situation, but due to the upgraded proton beam, Zed was able to get out of there. Meanwhile, Final Sentinel and Seth are on stage 2. Cat-related pun, seeing stage 5, I believe, for the first time here.
It's a pretty good mark of progress. That puts cat-related pun in 2nd place.
Yeah, Final Sentinel didn't make too much progress through this stage, so cat-related pun could technically, move into the lead soon.
There is a little bit of difficulty tracking where they are in any given level, so I just told him it's whoever got to a given level first.
Gotcha.
To make tracking easier.
That's fair. If that is what you said, then that would be a solid 2nd place.
But Zed is also on level 5, so we're seeing some pretty solid progress all around. This is anyone's game.
Yeah, everybody's making progress here. And honestly, we have a full hour of this game. It doesn't really matter where they are to begin with this early on. It just matters how far they get at any given point during the match. Although, if you manage to have your best push right the first time that you play through a game and then you can't get back there again, you set a high water mark for yourself. It still could be the best out of anybody's. Nobody is going to be out of it until the end.
Yeah,
the levels are relatively short as well.
You can blitz to the end of this game in 10 minutes, so... it's not set in stone until the very end.
Yeah, chat is correct. In order to move into 1st place, somebody needs to clear stage 5. Yes.
Which cat-related pun has just done. So cat-related pun is now in 1st place.
Very nice, cat-related pun. We're
with
20 minutes.
4 lives.
Yeah, that's a decent number of lives moving into this next stage. Now, you can, if you get 100 ghosts, you get an extra life, and cat-related pun has put 137 in there.
Yep.
I love it.
It's gonna be stuck in my head all day.
Honestly, I don't even mind. It's fun. I'm not tired of the music. You said I was gonna get tired of the music. You don't know me.
I clearly don't.
Guess what? The producer of Lemmings 3D was also the producer for this. I think the producer for this game, right? He at least worked on it.
I couldn't tell you.
He programmed this game. He produced Lemmings 3D. Guess what? Lemmings 3D sucks a lot. It is probably the worst Lemmings game out there. It is not good.
See, that just makes me want to play it more.
One of the other coders for this also worked programming for Heroes of the Lance, and finally we have one of the people who did graphics for Pac-Land work on this game.
Ooh.
Yeah, Pac-Land, that was a TurboGrafx game. They probably did ports, maybe for... Data East did a lot of ports.
Yeah.
What did they port it to? Did they port it to the Amiga? Come on, Data East, what did you do here? Data East.
See, Cat-Related Pun is taking a very thorough approach to his, or their Ghost elimination, so they're gonna get another life soon, if they can beat this level. Or, no, 45 is not enough.
Maybe it wasn't Data East. There was somebody who worked on this game who worked on at least one of the versions of Pac-Land, so yeah, good job.
Yeah, Pac-Land, the arcade game that got ported.
Oh my gosh.
It made it to just about everything.
Pac-Land is something special. Okay. Nope, not that one. Come on. Yeah, it went to Amiga, Amstrad CPC, Arcade, Atari ST. The Lynx? It went on the Lynx? Of course it went on the Lynx, so I wouldn't go on the Lynx.
Morbid curiosity now. I need to play that, because I actually like Pac-Land a lot.
I enjoy it.
I should.
It's very difficult, but it's actually a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Okay, so... James McDermott. I believe that it... I saw his name pop up, I think, for, like, the Amiga version, was it? Yeah, the Amiga. Did graphics for Amiga Pac-Land.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's fair. And honestly,
at first I'm thinking, what's this person got to do with Namco? Oh man.
Nothing. They just worked on
absolutely
a port.
Nothing.
Well, I mean, like, getting contract work, I guess that's...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
See, now I want your rendition edited into the game.
Never. Maybe, I don't know. Someday. So, this was indeed an arcade game. It looks like Final Sentinel is making a good push through level 5 again. Zed is currently on stage 4. Sath back on stage 2 along with Cat-Related Pun. Did we see anybody else make it to stage 6?
Nope, currently that's just Cat-Related Pun.
Well, good job, Cat-Related Pun. Final
Sentinel
Sentinel
is
dead. That is a full game over, but that was a good push.
Zed, however, has 7 lives, so I would be shocked if Zed doesn't take second soon.
Yeah.
That's enough to get through level 5.
The good / the bad of this game is that you do, like, you don't really, like, the timer is not really too concerning. You have a decent number of lives based off of the rules that you gave the players. However, you do die in one hit, so honestly, just being a little bit more careful and making sure that you are able to either kill the threats or dodge things that are less of a worry. Zed just died from 2 fireballs. This is, like, those are currently Zed's bane.
Gotta watch the Mangles.
Who are we watching?
I said the angles.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I know.
It's a 45-degree look. I'm bad I am bad at joke, okay? This is well known.
It wasn't even a good joke, so you're fine. Whatever. The Mangles.
Mangled by angles.
I'm just thinking of Joseph Mengele now. So let's go ahead and we're gonna move on now because we've got Ghostbusters. Yeah,
The real Ghostbusters.
Yeah, you can tell they're real. How? You have to kill the thing before you get the ghost. See? It's not just ghosts coming out of nowhere. That's dumb. That's stupid.
Well,
yeah.
They built their business from the ground up through some very questionable methods.
I suppose. I mean...
Only the finest locally sourced ghosts.
I mean, if you... It's like a... Oh my gosh. It's a scheme. If you're making the ghosts and then charging people to exercise the ghosts, you can just make infinite money off of that. That's good. That's like... That's... You have become the broken window fallacy in this case. But at the same time, maybe you can go like... You get money, so that's good, right? Yeah, that's good. You've got the money now.
You know, chat brings up an excellent point. They are releasing more ghosts than they're capturing, though.
Yeah, but at the same time, a lot of them are in the countryside, like free-range ghosts. They're not gonna torture people. They're gonna enjoy their little ghosty existence.
They get to die on a farm upstate.
Yeah, and you know, pasture-fed ghosts are the happiest ghosts.
They taste the best, too.
I wouldn't know. I'm not freaking Pac-Man here. Yeah,
I mean, how do you think my bracket avatar got so swole last year?
I don't remember your avatar, but...
The ripped man.
You cut out there. The man.
The really ripped Pac-Man.
Oh, beefy Pac-Man?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if all of your nutrients come from ectoplasm, then yeah, just eat the most ectoplasmic ghosts there are. And I imagine out in the wild, you're going to be able to really get a lot of ectoplasm. Seriously, City, you know, if you're competing against other ghosts to get the ectoplasm, you're just not going to have much.
Where are we at now?
I don't even know, except cat-related pun is on stage 4. Zed appears to be moving to stage 2.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a lead change, so right now, high water mark is stage 6.
Yeah, Final Sentinel would be in second on stage 5. Did Seth get there? I know Zed did.
No.
Okay.
I believe Seth has gotten to level 4.
Yeah, Seth is currently the one who is the most behind and needs to make a decent push. Ectoplasm is the ghost of protein, or is it the protein of ghosts? The ghost?
It's got to be the protein of ghosts.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I have a very unhealthy diet.
Yeah, well, I really enjoy, like, I'm reading through, and apparently there were some mixed feelings about this game coming out. Some people said that the original Ghostbusters game was better. No, it's not.
It's absolutely
Activision's
not.
Ghostbusters. It's not good, okay? Seriously. Let me go ahead and share this picture, because this is the picture of Nightmares. This is the Activision version right here. Now, okay? If this image doesn't bring nightmares to you...
Yeah, if you know, you know.
If you've played it, you know that this is not superior to the real Ghostbusters in literally any way. Any way whatsoever, okay? So, who said that, like... I need to find out who said that. The real ghost... Andy Smith? Okay, Andy Smith, who the crap are you and why do you like Activision's Ghostbusters better. That's just not okay. Like, get slimed with Activision?
I try in general not to say people's opinions are wrong, but
it's wrong.
It is absolutely wrong.
Yeah, Ghostbusters the film became an Activision computer game per this Ace magazine that I'm reading. Let's see. Then in America, a TV cartoon and comic appeared featuring the Ghostbusters team called The Real Ghostbusters, which Arcade Giants Data East decided would make a jolly co-op machine. Now Activision has decided it would make a jolly computer game too. Wait a second. This is a review for the computer game. It still has, like, the Spectrum version of this has to be better than any version of Activision's original. Like, absolutely.
I hear the home versions of this are actually pretty competent, all things considered. So, yeah, that puts it leagues above the Activision version.
Yeah, they say the collision detection is poor and the gameplay is bad. Talking about the ZX Spectrum version, well, it's not my fault here. Or the ST version, maybe.
That's true here as well, but still.
It's nothing more than an average shoot-'em-up and is certainly not as much fun as the original Ghostbusters game. Andy Smith, your opinion is objectively incorrect. Yeah, so that is my opinion. My opinion is that you are wrong. You're very wrong.
I'm just calling people out for their bad opinions while this music's playing. It's a nice experience.
Look, okay, you have to earn a reputation when you're reviewing anything. Like Ebert from Roger Ebert, you know, there's a reason people trusted his opinion, you know, and oftentimes if you liked Ebert's picks, then you knew that the next time that he reviewed something, you were going to enjoy it, right? And let me just say that, Andy, I will not enjoy your picks because you picked the original Ghostbusters over this. And it's not a good opinion to have.
Oh, this person was a game reviewer for a computer game magazine in, the mid-'80s? That sounds extremely cursed. I can't imagine the horrors that person has seen.
Yeah. Actually,
it sounds like he should be a GM.
Hey, yeah, if you want to come join us, Andy, I'm sure that you have some opinions about video games. Maybe you can talk to us about your terrible opinion about the real Ghostbusters compared to the original Ghostbusters, huh?
Yeah, we just get him up here and have him give a defense of Ghostbusters.
As it turns out,
like
Chad is pointing out Zed is currently on stage 5 with 7 extra lives. That is pretty significant. Although all of these monsters kind of devouring Zed.
This is kind of why I say you just book it.
Yeah,
because that happens.
The biggest issue is that if you do have, like, if you're invincible, rush.
Yes.
You know, don't dilly-dally while you have electricity flowing around your body. No, just go. Go, go, go. And Zed wasn't. Although I'm not sure Zed realizes that that's invincibility. It's not super clear that when you're being electrocuted, you're safe.
So I gave them the bezel art for this game, and it does list what all the power-ups do. So if Zed doesn't know, that's on him.
Okay.
I like giving out the bezel art for games, because that's usually the arcade version of a manual.
Gotcha. What is bezel art, if you can explain that to people?
So you have artwork on the cabinet, right? The bezel would be the artwork that's around the screen, and usually there's a label on it that lists instructions for the game itself.
Ah. Yeah, there are instructions. Essentially, when you get the no ghost symbol, just the ghost with the slash through it, that gives you extended firepower, probably recharges your beam in that case.
Yes.
The green ghost essentially summons Slimer, from what I understand, protects Ghostbuster. So that is a protection thing. A little red circle with a triangle sticking out of the top is apparently a shield. I don't know how that's a shield, but okay. Something that looks like a shiny beam is your beam energy up, which is what the players are getting a lot of. And if you collect a skull, it hurts you, or it takes away your energy.
Yeah, you don't want to be armed with the gun.
Hey, Zed has made it to stage 6.
That's second place.
That is second
5
place.
lives?
Yeah, Zed could potentially move into the lead. Now, you said 2 players are getting eliminated in this match, right? So right now, Cat-Related Pun and Zed are safe. The other 2 are currently in risk and need to make some good pushes. Though Final Sentinel,
however, has 7 lives on level 5.
Yeah,
out of it.
He did have 8, but died like right at the beginning because this game is absolutely unfair. It's rude.
It is extremely rude, yes. At first I was thinking maybe this was too nice, and now that they're on level 6, nah.
Nah.
This is exactly the right amount of rude.
Honestly, I would say that, like, this probably would have been fun to play. It's just not...
It's fun to play for a few credits. When you're forced to play it for an hour, it's a little different. I've always thought it was interesting how some games are... the amount that that you enjoy them is directly proportional to when you can quit them.
I feel like, okay, by the way, I put the instructions as we were talking about up in the middle of the screen if y'all want to take a look. I love the, like, really sad-looking ghost that's getting beamed. Beamed, do you actually have to shoot the ghost with your beam to capture the ghosts that are flying away?
I never really paid too much attention to it. I believe you do.
Okay. In that case,
I just kind of shoot my beam and stuff happens.
By the way, Zed did make it to the boss, but got a game over, and it's back to the beginning. That is still a really good push. Zed almost moved from 2nd to 1st there.
Yeah, so we've had 2 players make it to the boss of level 6 now.
That's great. I feel like we're going to see level 7 during one of these next attempts here.
Oh, absolutely. It's not like the game really gets different. It just dogpiles more ghosts on you.
Yeah.
What do you... Oh, I see. Sentinel wants more ghosts. I was about to say, the key's right there, buddy.
Yeah, but you get an extra life if you collect enough ghosts. And here we go. Is that enough to get an extra life? Not quite.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's... At the same time, this is a solid 3rd place that the Final Sentinel has right now. If Sentinel can make it to the boss and kill the boss with these 4 lives, then Sentinel may move into 1st from 3rd.
Yeah, like, even if I were using distance, they would have to kill the boss to move into 1st.
Yeah, I mean, considering that the other 2 players made it there, you can't see the boss's HP.
Nope.
Yeah, it's... in general, the way that progress is measured in Kusog7ande for the uninitiated here is whoever makes the most progress in the game takes the victory. Now, depending on the game, that can be clearer than other games. For this, it does seem to be pretty linear, but we do allow GMs to make specific statements for how progress will be measured, and you said the measurement is whoever makes it to a stage first, and then after that, no, that's just how it is. You know, whoever makes the most progress, if they make it to the same stage, whoever made it to that stage first. Her final Sentinel appears to be fighting the boss, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, burning the grenade, that's good.
One hit from the boss, but that's okay. One of them is already down. Just got to
You get a new grenade
here.
every time you respawn. That's a kill.
Final Sentinel
Level
moves from
7.
3rd to 1st. First time that we are seeing stage 7. That means that cat-related pun is in 2nd. Adozed in 3rd. Sasthresh in 4th. Zed and Dresh. Those two are in the biggest worry spots. They could be eliminated unless they start picking up the pace and making progress soon.
Still anyone's game, but the pressure's on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was rude. So, one thing I'm not noticing most players doing is you get a new grenade every time you respawn. So it's basically use it or lose it. If you're getting swamped, just press the button. It'll clear the screen for you.
Yeah, like... Yeah, if they don't stack, just use your grenade.
Yeah.
So, I do wonder, like, on bosses, do the grenades hurt the boss?
Yes, they do a massive amount of damage.
Yeah, in that case, that's fine to try to save the grenade for a little while. Like, if you feel that you're in a pickle, use your grenade. If you make it to the boss, just use it. The boss is probably going to kill you once or twice, and then use your grenade again. And then die and use your grenade again, and then die and use it again. See? Over and over. This is the fickle way that humans live with grenades. Just use it, use it, use it. Boom, boom.
You know, I hope that when I die, I don't have any unused grenades on me.
I have neither used nor unused grenades.
Oh, you're missing out.
I don't think I am. I'm perfectly content not having explosives in my house, you know? Oh, wait, no, I've got a Samsung. Okay, never mind. That joke is a few years old. Not funny anymore. Okay.
Look,
Moving
I
on.
laugh. Say about me.
Stop laughing. That wasn't funny.
No! Can't make me. Alright.
Yeah, I'm actually interested in checking out some of the other versions of this game, the Atari ST and ZX Spectrum version specifically, because, like, some of the people who reviewed those are like, those are really bad. Final Sentinel is game over. It is back to the beginning, but at the same time, really good push. It's going to be difficult for other players to pass him, but doable. Difficult, but doable.
Yep, cat-related pun, 8 lives, on level 3. I think there's enough time for 2 more good attempts.
Oh, apparently there was a reviewer who considered the color scheme of the Amstrad CPC version unattractive. What do you want? It's the freaking Amstrad CPC.
I feel like if you're buying an Amstrad CPC game, you know what you signed up for.
Yeah, you lose the right to complain at that point, okay? If you buy any video game for the CPC, okay, let me see if I can look this up. Real Ghostbusters. It takes a while to figure this out. To get there. Okay, Amstrad CPC, do you have any screenshots here? Yeah, guess what? It does look hideous. You know why? Because it's the Amstrad CPC. Okay, let me put this up right here. Bam. There you go, everybody. Hideous? Absolutely. Is it the developer's fault? I mean,
probably not.
I would blame management for deciding that anything needed to exist on the CPC anymore. But honestly,
to be fair, I was expecting worse.
Yeah. Like, I can tell that things exist here.
Honestly, the bridge is more noticeable in that than it is in this version.
It's true. Okay, actually, some of the other stages are pretty bad. I'm starting to feel this reviewer. Okay, let me pull this up. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is. I do not like this. It's hideous. It hurts.
Big fan of the Pute Green UI.
Yeah, like. The thing is, I'm colorblind, and while I'm not, like, super colorblind, just these two colors meshed together actually make it pretty rough for me. Like, you know, they don't stand... They're very different colors, but they don't stand apart as much for me as they do for other people. It's just bad. It's bad. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play this.
I really want Saf to get to level 5 at least.
I'm trying to think of the best way to describe, like, how this specific kind of color blindness affects me, because I can still tell the difference between most greens and reds. It just I think it's just a little bit more muted, and while most people will, like, instantly be able, like, it's a little bit like having my glasses off. It just feels harder to distinguish between things, you know, instantly. It's a little bit of a delay in order for me to, like, tell where something begins and something ends. Yeah, anyway, blah, 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 there you go.
Would it be any better in motion? I don't really have any experience with color blindness.
Like, a little bit better if there are outlines around the important things, yes. If there are no outlines, like no black outlines, then it may be a little... It's probably going to be a mess. But this game does have outlines around, like, all of the different sprites here. I would say that in motion it would probably be a little easier. But yeah, for me, like, the smaller a color is, the harder, especially with green, red, and purple, is one of those annoying things as well. Like, the smaller something is, the harder it's gonna be for me to, like, distinguish that color apart from something else. Like, if you have a thin green line and a thin red line next to each other, I might not be able to tell the difference.
Right.
Yeah, until I lean in and really, like, get it up close to my eyes, then I'm like, oh, okay, there's a green one and there's a red one. Other people are just like... There's a card game that was really notorious about that you had to have quick reactions, and there were times that I just couldn't play it, because colorblindness. Yeah, cat-related pun, by the way, on stage 6.
With 7 lives. That's a good position to be in this late in the match. Only problem is they are out of beam energy.
Not my beam energy. Like, if you're careful and you don't let the ghosts get you, then maybe you'll be able to collect a ghost later, or collect something that gives you energy back. But I don't think you can even collect ghosts with this gun.
You can still get power-ups though.
Okay.
But it's a very small amount of energy it gives you.
Somebody is asking if they die, they'll get beam energy, and yes, they will. But there we go. A little beam energy goes a long way, and cat-related pun got a refill. Being on stage 6 with 7 extra lives, this is big.
This boss coming up, there's no way this boss isn't going to die with 7 lives.
Yeah, this would move cat-related pun into second, correct? There we go. Yes. Grenade used. And the boss is almost dead. There we go.
And there
boss
it goes.
Down. Second place currently for cat-related pun. Final Sentinel is the one who made it to stage 7 first, right?
Correct.
So cat-related pun in second. Zed, Ado, Zed, and Sathdresh are the ones who are in the biggest trouble at the moment. Oh, okay. Cat-related pun was already in second. Whatever. But is in double second.
But, well, yes, but now they're in striking distance of first.
Yep. I mean,
With
gotta
7
beat this
lives?
level. With 7 lives, it's
7.
doable.
Yes.
Yeah, look at Seth, or the Final Sentinel at the top right. Even with the decent push going on here up to stage 5, he only has 4 lives left, which
Only
means...
has 4 lives, and at this point, that's not enough time to get to level 7.
There's enough time.
Well, okay, you'd really have to rush.
Yeah, you gotta rush some, but you also don't want to just die willy-nilly. You need to be a little bit careful with what you're doing here, you know? Just don't be reckless. Don't be a reckless Ghostbuster. Cat-related pun using a grenade. I don't even see where the grenade's listed as being available, but...
It's next to the life meter, or the life number.
When it says fire.
What is the fire, yes.
Okay, I guess that's a grenade.
Okay, you died, you have iframes,
Beep.
Run!
Did someone beep?
I believe so.
Who beeped? What was that? Was that from the
I
game?
don't know.
Did the game just say beep?
I think so.
Maybe Final Sentinel has like a notification that says beep on from time to time. Did anybody
That's
else
gotta
hear
be
beep?
it. I heard the beep.
That was just a very human beep. I did not expect it. Like, it wasn't like a car beep. It was just someone saying beep. Okay, chat heard beep. We're not losing it here, okay? Empty, I thought it was me. Wow, I can't believe you, MTI. I do agree with chat that we might be haunted at this point. And
Hey, there
honestly,
are a lot of ghosts today.
I mean, the ghosts of Kuso passed. What do you know?
You know, we do have Christmas coming up soon. Oh, 4 lives for, well, that boss got murdered. That is a lead change.
Very nice. On to stage 8. Cat-related pun is in the lead. Final Sentinel in second. Zed in third. And Sath Dresh on the top left in fourth. Honestly, it's going to be hard for any of these places to change, considering that Zed has taken some deaths right here towards the end of the stage. You know, these wizards are being a butt. And Sath, that's a game over. Back to the beginning of the game. Honestly, I don't see any of the places changing. Like, if Sath Dresh does change places, it's probably going to be from fourth to third. But
that doesn't
even
matter.
Nope, that's a game over right there.
Yeah, I think we're pretty set at this point.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to see this play out.
Yeah, you never really know with a game like this. Like, the levels really don't take that long. I think that if you were to play the full game all the way through, like, you could do it relatively quickly.
You can do it in 10 minutes.
And because of that, you know,
it's not that long.
Passing one of the other players, even if it doesn't mean moving into first, you may be able to pass somebody else up with the time that's remaining. Remember, the players do not know how far they are in comparison to everybody else. They only know their own personal best and know, you know, if I make this push right now, I might be able to do better than I did during my own best playthrough of the game. So, yeah, never quit. It's always worth trying. Simply put, there are plenty of games that have weird glitches that can cause an upset. There are some games that have warps that you...
I solved the mystery! It's Roar doing it!
Roar! Oh my gosh, Roar! Just jumping in and beeping. I can't believe it.
How dare he? I was glancing at Discord when he did it. Got you!
Roar! We're gonna put you in little Roar prison. It's actually, like, not any different from, like, where you are right now. And you can still go outside. In fact, we recommend that you go outside sometimes. And I've got no authority there. I don't know. Actually, it's not a prison at all. I think it's just your house. Okay, you're allowed to go outside of your house. Fine, whatever. Guess what? Cat-related pun appears to be on... Is this stage 8 or stage 9?
This is 9.
Okay.
So running up that lead.
Yeah, how many stages are there? 10?
There are 10 stages.
I'm glad that all of them are unique so that you can tell that they are different stages without looking at the bottom where it says what stage they're on.
Well, they do reuse some of them. Like stage 2 and stage 9 look the same.
It's more like stage 2, stage 5, and stage 8 look the same. It seems to be on a 3-level cycle.
Right.
Either 3 or 4-level cycle. It's... Man, they... Like... Come on. Okay, cat-related pun using the grenade. Good job. Unfortunately, after dying, it currently has a downgraded proton beam, but every death gives you a grenade. So you just got to use those grenades and, yeah, it's just these ghosts. Like, these are actual ghosts.
Yeah, that projectile is,
Ghosts with ghosts inside of them? No, they didn't have a ghost inside. They were actually legit ghosts. And this weird eyeball monster, I don't like it.
Some very questionable hit detection, but it works in the player's favor.
At times, yeah.
Yeah,
it's hard to actually deal damage to this freaking boss, too. Like, come on.
Well, it's dead.
There we go. We're going to see the last stage? Are we going to see the final boss? Is there a final boss?
Kind of?
Fine. Yeah, guess what? The ghost was Blasphemous Roar the entire time. Don't lots of bad guys. That's how I react. I say honestly, I probably would have preferred to use my grenade with all of those enemies showing up and freaking me out like that, but I mean, that's game over. Stage 10, game over. Cat-related pun takes the victory today. There's no one's catching up.
Absolutely not. Not with a minute and 20 seconds left.
Everything's pretty set. Like, yeah. Honestly, I kind of... My biggest complaint is that, like, it got too repetitive. But other than that... I
mean, that's a lot of arcade games.
It got too repetitive, and it's not a Ghostbusters game. Those are my complaints.
Let me tell you, digging through arcade games is awful because of how repetitive the bad ones are.
Like, this is repetitive, but at least it increases the difficulty every time you go through one of these repetitive areas. I'm going to go ahead and invite Cat-related Pun to come and chat if they would like. Yeah, because they definitely took the victory here.
Oh, absolutely.
With that said, we're just... Oh, Final Sentinel. Bring in the Toho. It's always the Toho. What? How is this all... Toho games are difficult, and I don't understand. All I see is a dancing little doll thingy. Whatever. Is that hard to do? Probably not. No, you just bounce. Yeah, that's life. Life is a Toho. You bounce around a little bit. With that said, the match is done. And Cat-related Pun is the victor today, followed by the Final Sentinel taking second. Zed and Sath, unfortunately, are eliminated, but that's what we gotta do in a tournament. You know, you gotta start saying goodbye to people. And crying a little bit at night, crying a little bit at day. But that's okay. You know what, Cat-related Pun, welcome on in. Congratulations on taking your victory here.
I'm actually hyperventilating right now.
Sorry.
You had a great push there right at the end. You were on the last level.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
You made it, I think it was 3 levels past everybody else. Like, you didn't have a small lead. You had a commanding victory today, and seriously, that was very impressive.
Yeah,
Thank you.
The
Yeah,
lead
level
was
6.
changing constantly until the very last 10 minutes, and then you just pushed way ahead.
Yeah, then it was
The
like,
level
well,
6
cat-related
boss is
pun wins. Nobody's gonna get there. Yeah. Seriously, yeah. What are your thoughts about the game, The Real Ghostbusters on arcade?
It was actually pretty fun. It was very rude at times, especially that level 6 boss. I'm guessing that's what walled everyone else.
It
Yeah.
was challenging for quite a few people. Yeah, did 2 people make it to that Novasol? 2 others, or was it just the final Sentinel?
Sentinel made it to level 7.
Okay, Sentinel did get past.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a rough boss for a while, though. Like people struggled with it. I think your strategy was really to play very conservatively up until that point, and then use a grenade and just hope that you don't die. And if you do, use your grenade again.
Yep. That was especially level 9, I think it was.
Yeah.
Where they really started reusing the bosses.
Yeah. For sure. Oh my gosh, the boss of level 9, the 2 ghosts along with weird eyeball beast. It was a little concerning. Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough.
With that said, what do you think of the game as a whole?
I mean, it's definitely rude.
Okay.
And there is definitely some significant Gradius syndrome going on there. If I went into the boss fight without that powered up beam, I was just
Takes
gonna get
forever.
walled on it.
Yeah, not
in
having
itself,
the beam is rough. And you managed to get to the point where you were sort of able to do a little dancing, but if you got to the level 9 boss, and I was like, honestly, use the grenade, try to survive as long as you can. You're probably gonna die, but as soon as you respawn, use that grenade again. You did exactly the right strategy to just try to brute force your way through into level 10.
Yeah,
And
I
I think that
expected I
was
wouldn't see the end of level 10, so...
yeah.
Yeah, grenades are use them or lose them, and that's exactly what you did.
It was the correct strat, especially right towards the end of the match. Seriously, good job there. The thing is, thinking about this game, I think it's an enjoyable game, possibly even a good game, but it's not really a good Ghostbusters game.
It wasn't
why are you
originally a
killing
Ghostbusters game.
it wasn't originally a Ghostbusters game, which is why you're fighting more monsters than ghosts. It doesn't make much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the ghosts, when they came out of the out of the bodies of the monsters, were kind of cute. I liked them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of cute.
Well, I gotta ask, are you streaming anything else these days? Do you have anything fun going on over at your channel?
I mean, I've been meaning to stream more. I've started speedrunning a couple of games.
Ooh, okay.
Both of the janky and artsy variety.
Good.
Yeah.
I like what game are you really interested in right now that you're probably going to focus on for a while?
I think my main game is the 1896, which is this art house Castlevania game that has an attack that takes nearly a second to actually attack. The wind-up is that long. So, interesting game.
Interesting. That 96, what was that 96?
The 1896, the Demon's Dracula.
Oh.
And New Zealand titles.
D1896.
Yep.
Cool. There are... Yeah, okay, that's on Steam, released 2019. Interesting. It's got mixed reviews. Okay. Mixed is usually better than mostly negative.
Yep, 15-ish mixed reviews, so you know it's a good game.
Yeah, honestly, mixed is usually where you go to find something that is actually, fun bad. If you go to mostly negative, it's usually just oh, this is probably running, crypto mining stuff on your computer. Well, yeah. I think that's all that we have for today, so, thank you so much, Cat Related Pun. Congratulations, and thank you, Novasol, for giving the game out.
And thanks again, Oversoul.
You're welcome. How do you feel about the music after an hour?
I do not want to hear the Ghostbusters theme again anytime soon.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad. Everybody, we have Kusog7ande tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern as well, so feel free to come and join the fun. Okay, it's 4 matches. It's a long weekend of games. So let's go and raid Lizstar. She is currently playing Fatal Frame along with a friend, Lucky Bun. Lucky Bun was in Kusog7ande, and Lizstar gave out a game today. So might as well go bother her. Do we have a good raid message there? What were some funny things we saw? I don't know.
I kept hearing it's just a ball during the mission.
Oh, we could go ahead and raid with ay. Yeah, ay. You can go ahead and use any iteration of that. Lizstar will love that. Lizstar gave out the game that's from. She'll love it. All right, see ya, friends. Take care, cat-related bun.
See ya.
See you, Novasol.
Goodbye.
Justin, don't fart into the mic. Stop it. No, bye, everybody. Stop. Gross. Ugh. Bye.
Bye.